What is popping? What is popping? All right. Okay, let me see. What is if I try to do like that? 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, my people. Where are you guys? Are you guys? Long time not seeing, my friend. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let's go. Let's go, my friend. Let me say something. Let me say something. Who wanna win 20 bucks? Do you wanna win 20 bucks? If you wanna win 20 bucks, let us get to in less than 40 minutes. I want you guys. If we get to 100 thumbs up in less than 40 minutes, you guys will be selecting one of you guys will be winning 20 bucks. Is 20 bucks good for you guys? 20 bucks is what you guys will be winning. 20 bucks, $20, okay? $20 if we manage to get to 100 times up. I'm not kidding, guys. I am not kidding. Let me bring my laptop out and then to show you guys that I'm not kidding. I'm just gonna write it down. Son of Soweto, what is happening, my friend? I have 40 minutes. Let's get to 100 times up in 40 minutes. 40 minutes, 100 times up. I give you. You guys select anybody, any one of you guys. I give you 20 bucks. $20. Just give me your paper. I'm using paper. I'm not using Cash App. But we need to get to what's going on with you with thumbs up. Nothing, nothing. It's just like that. I wanna play a lottery. I wanna make it fun, a little bit fun. What is going on with you, my friend? What is going on? Fury Fader, what up, what up, what up, what up? The usual, I mean, the usual people, man. You guys are the one that I usually see when when I'm around. We need to get to 100 thumbs up in 40 minutes. Record. You wanna break the record. If we do that, I will be picking one of you guys. You guys will be picking one person, and then that person will be winning 20 bucks. What up, my friend Viav? Viav, hello, what's happening, man? Do you work at Microsoft? No, I do not work at Microsoft. Where are you from? I am in Chicago. What about you? Okay, we need to get to 100 thumbs up, guys. 100 thumbs up in 20 minutes, and I give one of you guys get $20. You pick one person, and I give that person 20 bucks. How about that? I'm not lying. Do you guys want me to show you the cash? Do you guys want me to show you the $20? But you give me your if you have like you gotta have like a cash app or PayPal. Okay, 20 bucks in 20 if we manage to get 100 times up in just 40 minutes in 40 minutes. So 40 minutes. So 140 minute if we get yeah, with me, I'm preparing to start my job, but now they are beating people in You'll be fine. You'll be fine, my friend. How you will send that money? You give me your paper. You give me your paper, or if you using like a Zelle, I'll be selling it to you. But we have to get to 100 times up in less than 40 minutes. That's a record. Do you want me to show you the cash? I got it. I got it cash, or I got it. Actually, I'm gonna send it to you. That's the cash. I'm gonna give you 20 bucks. You guys pick one of the person. You guys pick the person that will be winning. All right. You African. You're African or African American. I am African, even though I live in America. I am African, but I live in America. Okay. Yeah. Guys, are you guys ready? 100 times up in 20 minutes. That's the promise I give you guys. 100 thumbs up in 40 minutes, and I give you 100, or I give you $20. I think 20 bucks is actually good. 20 bucks is good, my friend. African, what do you do? I work in the biotech industry. Biotech industry. They are also Indian African. Yep, they are Indian African, Indian African, African, Indian African. Okay. Yeah, but guys, I still have you know, Sonny said, are you Sigma Reese? I don't know what you mean by that. But hey, guys, let me repeat what I'm just saying. I'm saying that if we manage to get 100 times up in 40 minutes, I will actually gladly, you guys will be picking one of you guys to win 20 bucks. That's what I will be doing. If you're in India, you just need to send me your paper account. Oh, I may actually, I may send it to. If you don't have PayPal, I may send it to you through Monogram. Just give me your information. Go to my Instagram and and send me your information. I send you 20 bucks, and you actually let's see. I'm gonna write it down. Let's see. 20 minutes. That's the poll. That's the poll I'll be doing. We are in four, so that means none of you guys will be able to win that. They're also African Indian. Yes, yes. What is happening in South Africa? What is happening in UK? The whole world is going crazy right now. But guys, like I say, if you manage to get to that 100 thumbs up, that would be cool. Hey, Fury Feta, what's happening with you, man, in Phoenix, Arizona? What is there anything that we need to know? I feel like Phoenix, Arizona is actually you guys are doing cool. You guys are cool people. The world is going crazy. Yep, 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 yep. I'm telling you, my friend, everything is going crazy. Everybody's going crazy right now. In the Middle East, people are going crazy. In Europe, people are going crazier. In Africa, also, people are going crazy. In Asia, you saw what happened in Bangladesh. Anybody from Bangladesh? Bangladeshi people managed to kick their prime minister out. She ran out of the country. So that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Bro, did you hear the news of Bangladesh? Yes, yes. I've seen a lot of people talking about it online. So yeah, I got it. Yeah, Bangladesh right now, they kicked their president, their prime minister is out. I think she ran out of the country. I mean, people are saying that maybe women will do differently, but she's a lady. But so we can. It looked like she proved to us that even a woman can be a dictator. So dictatorship is not actually a man phenomenon. Oh, you finish? I finished my flower color lab, made a red and white sunflower. Wow, that's beautiful, man. Congratulations. W to my friend Fury Ferrer from Phoenix, Arizona. From Phoenix, Arizona. She is from a corrupt family. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, many people were thinking that maybe a female as a president will be different than a male, but it looked like we all the same, man. It looked like all of us can be a good dictator. Everybody can be a good dictator, not just men, female, all of us, all of us. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fury so W to Fury from Europe living in America. Oh my God. That's the reason, that's the reason why people are fighting right now. I feel like they having this kind of mentality that people are from this area. That's the reason why they're fighting because majority of the native around the globe are fighting. They actually even Bangladesh. After they kicked out their president, you know what they're doing? They're going around and beating and burning the stores of Hindu. I think Hindu practicing because Hindus are the minority in that country and Muslim are the majority. So after they kicked out their president, now they're going around and looting and breaking down the what is it the shop of Hindu people, Indian people in Bangladesh. So it's like the world is going crazy. People want to be just like a they don't want to have minorities. If you're minority in a country, they try to get rid of you. Yes, 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 yes. So everybody can be a dictator. Everybody can be a dictator, and the dictator. I think the woman dictator is actually can be very dangerous. Actually. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. If you guys want that 20 bucks, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, and let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, in Europe, in UK right now, I feel like I don't know, man. I don't know what is going on. In UK right now, you have a lot of bunch of people that are going around and they're breaking, you know what I mean? They shop, they're breaking the stores, grocery store for Pakistani, for Indian. They're looting the stuff and they're doing crazy shit, and nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. Similarly, hey guys, I feel like it. I feel like I feel like the English speaking country have this thing of xenophobia or some shit like that. Because in South Africa, son of Soweto, you guys are doing the same thing too. To also sub-Saharan African. That's what I've been seeing. And this is English speaking country. In England, they're doing the same thing, going around and saying that we don't want like for them they don't want foreigners or people who don't look like them. I don't know. I don't know what is going on in. That's the reason why I appreciate a little bit the French speaking country. You know, at least France, even France in France, even though they have like France have like more African than any other European country, but you never see the French people going around and say, hey, let's kick them out and shit like that. So in that way, the English speaking countries need to work a little bit hard. There's a little bit of education that need to be going. Need to be even in Africa, even in Africa, that's the way. Yes, this can happen. Yeah, I don't know. It can happen, but I so far like even though there's exception, you know what I mean. Tunisia, remember in Tunisia and Algeria, the North African countries, they were trying to actually take African, sub-Saharan African, and throw them in the Sahara Desert and all of that nonsense that was happening. Yeah, so yeah, but even though we can say that okay, the sub-Saharan African are actually no, the Tunisian are actually Arab and Berber, not French speaking. But yeah, it is difficult, man. It is difficult what is happening in UK. People need to talk about it, and I feel like if they're trying to hide it, the media is trying to hide what is happening. Um, you know, Imagine now if the minority were the one who are doing the looting that is happening right now in London. The native London are going around breaking the stores and doing all this kind of shit. But you don't see it in the news, right? You don't see it in the media. They don't make it like a big deal. They just like try to make it to be silent about it. Even though what is the quick version of what is going on? Oh, quick version, you mean like I think what is going on? I think UK is just expressing the reason why UK did something called Brexit. Brexit, is because of the immigration. So if you understand what is going on, the reason, the motivation behind the Brexit, you will understand what is happening right now, where the native right now are feeling like, and also their cry is that like they're saying that people, there's a lot of immigrants that are coming from France. So like the native British are seeing France and Germany as though like they're more accepting to immigrant, and that they're sending, and those immigrants are coming to UK and stuff like that. That's the reason why they got out of the European Union or Brexit. And right now it's the same mentality. Yeah, the British people, native UK British guys are saying that enough is enough. They want they want the immigrant to get out. You are so sweet, man. You are so sweet as well. So this is what is happening in UK, but there's a lot of looting, my friend. A lot of looting, a lot of. I have to do some video on it actually, because I feel like when the minority, when the minorities are rioting, and if they break a store and they loot something or they do something like that, media focus on it too much. They say, oh, look at this group of people, look at what they're doing. They're looting the stuff. They're looting grocery. They're looting. This is all what they're good at. But right now, the media is very silent. Media don't want people to actually focus on that. They're saying they don't want to portray that image that the native British English people are actually going around looting the immigrant stores and stuff like that. They don't want to show that. They want to show that. So yeah, this is what is happening around the world. And in the Middle East, you have Iran. Iran is getting ready to actually um, throw some crazy shit on Israel. So that's in the Middle East, and the USA is there. USA is there to help Israel, and then you have also Russia is there to help Israel. Oh, every country you visited beside Mexico made me feel welcome. Oh, what is happening? What went down in Mexico? Why? Why Mexico? Where in Mexico did you go to? The world is in trouble. Yep, yep, yep. So you have Iran. Russia is supporting Iran. Russia is gonna be giving them. Russia will be doing. Russia want Iran actually to go in full war to make America busy. You know what I mean? Because Russia want America to pay the same. Russia will play the same role that America is playing in Ukraine. So what it means is that they're gonna recreate Ukraine, Russia in the Middle East. It's gonna be America and Iran, and Russia will be supplying weapon to Iran. So just so that America can feel the pain that Russia is feeling. So that's what they're trying to do. So Russia is gonna do the same thing that America is doing, and European and NATO and the NATO countries are doing, which is like supplying weapon to Ukraine to fight Russia, and Russia will also supply weapon to Iran to fight Israel, I guess, and Israel and America. Yes, yes. Russia is waiting for that opportunity for a long time. They're waiting for that opportunity for a very long time. And America actually, I feel like these big countries, some of them are not that smart. Some of them are not that smart. What do you think will happen right now? China and Russia want you to get actually, they want you actually to get in full war with Iran. You know, and so this way you can see this way everybody can see that you're the troublemaker around. You know what I mean? So Russia is waiting at Russia is waiting for the opportunity. Israel, let us be honest. Israel by itself is just a country of 6 million people. Israel by itself cannot fight Iran. Israel by itself cannot fight Yemen. You know Yemen? There's Yemenis country. If we being frank, Israel by itself cannot fight Yemen. Israel by itself cannot fight Syria. If Israel by itself cannot fight Egypt, Egypt is too big. Israel by itself cannot fight majority of the country in the Middle East. But Israel has supply, unlimited supply of weapon from the developed nation, which is Europe and the America. So this is where they're getting their power right now. Without that support, right now the UK is saying that they're not gonna supply. They're gonna stop supplying weapon to Israel. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Oh, last time we visited, they weren't really too busy. But when they found out, I think it will depend on the area. It will depend in the city where you go. Maybe, I mean, cities that have a lot of American tourists, they will be rough on America because, like they tire of American going there, and then compared to the cities that do not see a lot of American tourism. You know what I mean? So you need to pick and choose because also like people have memory. Maybe some American did something crazy around that area, and now the locals, every American that come around, the locals are seeing them as though this is American. They still have that memory that American are crazy shit like that. So it depends. Like if you visiting because Mexico is one of the most visited country by most visited America. By American, most visited country by American. So I feel like if you want to go there, just go to the places where majority of Americans do not go. You know what I mean? You'll feel respected more. So that's the way I see it. Don't go to the usual, to the usual city where American tourists are going. They will not. So guys, this is what is happening around the globe, and it looked like nobody's gonna be winning that 20 bucks. So I'm gonna keep my 20 bucks. Yes, yes. I think it's gonna be terrible in the Middle East, guys. Israel cannot. I mean, they cannot win. They cannot win. It's not gonna be like Iraq. This is what American think. American are thinking that it's gonna be another. They're thinking that okay, if the war break, they're gonna do it like Iraq. It's not gonna happen like Iraq. The reason being is that then it's not gonna be like Iraq or Libya. The reason being Russia is not gonna allow you guys to just go there and just get out. I tell you guys that Russia will be supplying a huge amount of weapon, whatever it takes to defeat in order to make America busy, to keep America busy in the Middle East. So it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be just. It's gonna be a bunch of rocket will be thrown around, and it's gonna be just like a children playing. You throw this one, I throw this one, and then you have to understand, Iran know all the position, all American base in the Middle East. Iran actually know that. So it's not gonna be easy, man. It's not gonna be nobody going to be winning. I think the loser actually will be Israel, because Israeli they're not, there's not a lot of them. So like you have 6 million of 6 million or maximum 10 million, and majority of them will be running out. Oh, Feta, what do you mean? No. So yeah, guys, there will be a lot of issue, man. I think and I think for me, I think right now, let us be frank, man. Iran has the right to actually do what they're doing, because remember, during the Trump era, Trump and Israel decided, and they actually making fun of it right now. They went inside Iran and killed unalive the Irani general, Qasem Soleimani. They went, and right now, Trump in his rally, he's talking about it. He's making fun about it. He's saying that Bibi Netanyahu actually still, that he's the one who did it, who actually come with the ideas, and then now Bibi Netanyahu is actually taking the credit. He's the one who did it. So this is a sovereign nation. You decided to go inside that nation and to unalive somebody, a military or whatever, a scientist, and they've been doing that for a while. So yeah, but that's the thing. For me, I think right now in the Middle East, right now, even though I understand that Israel is claiming that this is their ancestors' land, but enough is enough, man. You need to stop killing unaliving people. That's what need to happen. You need to stop unaliving right people. Right now, everybody that is talking about Iran is actually not a big thing. Iran actually is not causing. Iran is just a country that is in the Middle East. They didn't fight nobody. They didn't invade nobody. We have more than 50,000 people unalive by the American allies. And not long time ago, you saw what happened when America supported Saudi Arabia to go and invade Yemen, and they unalive a lot of Yemenis. And now they're doing it in Palestine. So Iran didn't do a lot of things that deserve. Iran is just trying to get a nuclear weapon. That's what they're trying to get. And for me, I think they have the right to get it, because without that weapon, you're not respected. The only reason why people are scared of North Korea is because of the amount of weapon that they have. If the only reason why America and the NATO decided to invade Libya is because of the lack of the uh, you know weapon that Libya the Libyan government. So Libyan government didn't have a lot of weapons, and they didn't scare the American. And the NATO, and so they decided they invaded Libya and they unalived Gaddafi. Gaddafi was unalive, just like they did it to Iraq. But Libya is just like America and the Arab nations that decided that it's time for him to go. It's time for Gaddafi to go. So yeah, so for me, but I don't support either of them. For me, the reason why I think Iran actually have a right, they have a right to support, to acquire a nuclear weapon or whatever it is that they want to acquire, is because, like, without that weapon, you don't have a sovereignty. You know what I mean? Without that weapon, everybody can come around and play with you. If USA does send troops, it won't be for all out war. It will be to regain stability in order to refocus on the real conflict we face, which is Russia. Bro, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. And I know that the USA is trying to scare Iran to not do that. But right now, everybody know your weakness and your power. Iran is not. I think for me, I think Iran is going to retaliate, and also Iran is telling America right now. You see what is happening in Yemen. Iran is telling America that, hey, we know all of your position, so be careful. You are in our region, so be careful. So it's gonna be difficult, man. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back, Pranis. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult. You know, America just for me, I think American leader need to re-study the geostrategic things. They need to actually re-study it. You know, the time, the days where you're supposed to be the superpower and going around bullying people, is I think it's almost over. It's almost over. It's almost over. And for America, the audacity of America to say, "Oh, they want to focus on Russia and China," that's crazy. That's a huge, that's a huge says you cannot. I mean, can you focus on Russia and China at the same time? That's crazy, right? That's crazy. That's heavy. It's impossible. It's impossible for you to control Russia and China. If you are unable, like, look at what is happening. Look at what happened in Afghanistan. If you are not able to control Afghanistan, and if you are not able to disarm North Korea, can you do that with China and Russia, bro? That's crazy. Impossible. Just about everything. But if you manage to get 100 thumbs up, it look like we're not gonna be able to do that. So do you think US will send army? Yes, USA already sent the army, man. They already have the warship around that area. But majority of those warship is just to scare Iran, to make them and they're trying to negotiate with Iran, but only this time Iran is refusing to negotiate. They're trying to talk to Iran, like, they're trying to send people. They send the Jordan foreign ministers to Iran. They want to know where and when will Iran retaliate. But Iran is not saying, bro, US did wrong with Afghanistan. Yes, they did. They did. US been doing wrong, like they did wrong with Libya. Libya, look at Libya. Look at Libya right now. The reason why in sub-Saharan Africa right now we have a lot of terrorism, Mali, Burkina Faso, is because of the weapons that are coming from Libya, which is like, it was like, these weapons were the weapon that was the weapon that were used to destroy Gaddafi and his regime. And now the rebellion that were there fighting Gaddafi are now going inside the sub-Saharan Africa. They're trying to claim a territory. They want to have an independence. You have a lot of people that are fighting right now. Did you guys hear that Mali actually cut their relation with, their, relation with Ukraine, because Ukraine right now is supporting Tuareg. The people who are looking to get their independence. They're looking to divide Mali into two. So it looked like Russia. It looked like what is happening between Russia and Ukraine is going back in Africa. You have a Russia that is actually supporting, giving equipment to uh, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. And then right now Ukraine is going there, is giving weapons to the rebels that are trying to get an independent Tuareg rebel. So they're trying to move to Africa, to Africa and all of that. And all of it is started with NATO. All of it is started with NATO bombing Libya, destroying Gaddafi. I'm not gonna get it twisted. We are still the world leader in advanced warfare. We should exercise greater strength when we were. Yes, yes. I mean, America. The focus of America is all about this dominant. But I'm telling you, in reality, actually, without the use, like the only thing that America can do in order to win is to use heavy weapon, like use like atomic bomb. If you go, America go like to fight man to man, they will not actually win a war. Let me tell you that. And you saw it even back in the days. You saw it what happened in Vietnam when America decided, actually they made a mistake. Not they decided, they made a mistake thinking that they can go actually fight a country man to man and win that war. You cannot win that. No country, even the smallest country, you cannot win that kind of war. The only way you can do it is to drop like a heavy atomic bomb, to what I mean. That's the only thing you can do. Like, be like, what I mean, a lazy person and just go there, out of nowhere, drop a bomb and run. That's the only way America can win. But if you say you want to go there and fight man to man, you will never win. And that's what they were trying to do in Afghanistan. Even though with all the sophistication, the missile that they had for 20 years, they couldn't win it. They have to just like get out or drop the heavy bomb. And in Vietnam, you saw what happened. You remember, back in Vietnam, like America ran, and they lost like more than, I don't know, maybe 100,000 soldier, American soldier lost in Vietnam. And this is, and also remind you that Vietnamese were divided into two countries. So like some of the Vietnamese actually were helping American. Even with that, America still lose like more than 100,000 soldier in Vietnam, because and even though not only that Vietnamese were helping American, also French, because French are the one who started. French also European were helping, but they still didn't win it. And you saw what happened in Afghanistan, and you saw what happened in even in Iraq. They decided just to leave it. So you cannot. No country is able to go and fight to go to another territory and fight and win, men to men, because we are all men. Like if you say men to men, nobody's going to win. But the only thing you can do is just to drop a heavy bomb and then run. That's what they did in Japan. That's what they did in Japan, because the only solution, they realized that okay, men to men is nobody's going to win. It's just gonna go forever, forever and ever and ever and ever without the winner. So the only way to do is just to do massive damage, drop a heavy bomb and then run. But and that's the reason, and that's the reason why they don't want another country to get that heavy weapon. That's the reason why they again Iran getting that heavy weapon, because they want to be able to drop that heavy weapon on you without you retaliating. So the reason why they don't want Iran to get it is because if Iran get it, if you decide to drop a heavy weapon on me, I'm gonna drop it on you. So it's not gonna work. So yeah, for me, I think like people just need to come back to normal. We need to understand that we are all human. We all have two hands. And the reality is that when it comes to, it's not like a movie. It's not like, back in the days where you see Commando, Rambo, one American person going there and, unaliving maximum number of other. No, it doesn't happen in reality. In reality, if you leave, people want to win. The smallest country, the country that you think is the poorest, if America go there want to win, they cannot win. The poorest country in the world. They did it in Somalia. You saw what happened in Somalia in 1998. They were forced to move out, to get out in Somalia, which can be considered as the poorest country back in the days. I mean, not now. So yeah, guys, stay away from war. Nobody's going to win. And for Israel, Israel is not smart. Israel is not smart. Israel, you just I mean, Israel could have stopped what they're doing. Going there in Iran, unaliving that guy, the political leaders of Hamas in Iraq. It wasn't necessary. You know what I mean? It wasn't necessary. You know, I mean, stopping it. If they had stopped it, like what I mean, everybody's scared of you. And you stop it. You know, and nobody's engaging with you. But right now, somebody will engage you. I don't think they're doing correct. I don't think they're doing correct. I think they're doing too much. When you do too much, you open yourself. There's a lot of mistake that will be coming out of you. You do a small, you do a small, and then you don't show all of your power, because when you show all of your power, people will see your weakness. When you do too much, your weakness will show. So I think Israel did that too much, and they were relying on America to come and to actually support them. But it's too much. It's too much. What they did is too much. This whole thing could have stopped a long time ago. And you don't need to go inside Iran and do that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because now you're forcing the country. Like when you're scared. Back in the days when you're scared of somebody. When you're scared of somebody, you know what I mean, and you never fight that person, and then I remember when I was young, like in Africa, we fight, you know what I mean, when you're when you are when you argue, you know what I mean, people fight in Africa. So I remember, there, it used to be like there's a guy that I used to get it, I was scared of. I used to actually change my way of going. Like, if I know he's here, I just turn around. I don't want to be. He's a bully. I used to scare. It's like you're a bully. He's bullying you. You're scared of him. You don't know the reason why you're scared of him, but you're scared of him. He's bullying you. And then one day that bully push you to the end of the limit. They force you to fight. And when they force you to fight, and you realize, oh, that guy is not as strong as I was thinking. You know what I mean? So your bully become like, your bully right now, you become the bully of your bully. Because your bully actually made a mistake, forced you to fight, and then you decided to fight, and then you realize that, oh, the guy that was bullying you actually is not that strong, is actually a weakest person ever. So that this is what is going to happen to Israel. When those idiots started targeting school and hospital and freedom walker, my mind was up about both sides. Yeah, yeah. For me, I think. Hey, guys, for people who are from Israel, hey, I always like to say that there's no clear cut. You know what I mean? I know that Israel, the Jewish people, have a right to live in the Middle East, and in the majority of the country in the Middle East, even in Saudi Arabia, they used to have Jewish people. So that's my take on it. And I also know that what I mean. Since Arab, majority Arab have a lot of country, I think that is only right that Israel Jewish people also have one country in the Middle East. So I'm with all of that, and I'm also against all of the thing that happened in October. You know what I mean? I was it's terrible. But I think I'm tired. You know what I mean? Like I think Israel did too much. They do too much, too much, too much. You know. So that's my take on that. Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And don't allow your bully to actually don't allow the person that you bully to realize that you're actually not that strong. Once that person reach to that level and they notice, oh, you're not that strong, and that's it. They no longer scared of you. And then now you have to fight. Now you have to fight. Now imagine right now, you know that Israel is going every day. They're going inside Syria and bombing and dropping bomb inside Syria. Now imagine if like right now Iran go there and just give Syria the weapon necessary to retaliate. It's gonna be terrible for Israel. So that's my take on that. But this is messed up. This is messed up. This is messed up. For me, I don't even know which country I should support right now. I don't even know. America is doing too much. America is not like, it's policing, but their way of policing is too much. Um, how now Israel has to fight? Yeah, now they're waiting. They are cleaning the dirt. Yes, I understand that. I understand. The majority of my Jewish people understand that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't want to reach to that point. You don't want to reach to that point. And when you have to fight, for sure, for 100%, for sure, if Iran decide to fight with Israel without any intervention, even a crazy person understand that there's no fight, because you're talking about a country of almost 80 million or 100 million, and you're just 6 million or 10 million. It doesn't matter how much the amount of weapon you have. If these people decide to fight you, what it's gonna be crazy. Bro, you cannot get. I say the condition is that we needed to get to 100 times up. If we didn't get it, nobody's gonna get it. Yeah, they will be leaving. They will be leaving. Majority of them will be leaving. That's the reason why I'm telling that they lose. Like if Iran decide, like right now, even though they have something called, like they have a, what is it? Is it a dome or something like that? Is their defensive system is that supposed to like um intercept the missiles that are coming? But you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want Iran actually to actually throw all of those bombs in Jerusalem, in Israel. It's not gonna be good for you. You're a very small country. You're a very small country, and you've been doing a lot. And you are actually creating a lot of enemies globally, internationally. A lot of people do not support you. Like if you remove the NATO allies, nobody is with you. Russia is not with you. China is not with you. India is kind of like that. India is like that. Like India is with you because of the a lot of things. Uh, and you have the whole continent of Africa. Which country, except my country? Guys, funny thing is that Cameroon is the only country in Africa that is supporting Israel. So Cameroon, maybe a little bit Ethiopia, because Ethiopia also because of the relationship of the Jewish, Ethiopian Jewish and stuff like that. But Cameroon, I don't know why. Our political system, because of I think our military are being trained by Israeli and stuff like that. So the only country in Africa, maybe in sub-Saharan Africa, that is with Israel is my country, is Cameroon. But other than that, if you go to South Africa, East Africa, North Africa, the whole continent is against Israel. That's terrible. That's terrible. Asia, you go to China, there, everybody. Middle East, don't forget about Middle East. Asia, the big countries in Asia, all of them are against you. So You just have America. You cannot rely on just few countries. You know what I mean to survive. Just America um, America is not enough for you. America and Europe is not enough. You need the whole continent. You need the whole country, world to be on your side. So you creating a lot of enemies. You see, even Turkey right now can get involved at any time. Turkey, they don't like you guys like that. So I think it's time for you guys to realize that Benjamin Netanyahu need to stop his nonsense. Stop that nonsense and just go back to reality. Step down actually. Benjamin Netanyahu need to step down and allow another person to come with a new politic, to lead Israel, I guess, because Benjamin Netanyahu is taking them. Not only he's putting his whole country into, like, imagine right now. Pakistan. Do you think that Pakistan have a nuclear bomb? This is what you guys don't know. Do you think that the whole population of Pakistan is actually against what is happening in Israel? And the leaders know that they can use that energy in order to supply weapon to Iran. So Iran will have an unlimited amount of supply of weapon supply. Like it will be coming from through China, it will be coming from China, from Russia, from Pakistan, everywhere. And then Iran will also supply their proxy, which is Hezbollah. Hezbollah, which is in Lebanon. Hezbollah will be supplied by Iran, and Houthi will be supplied by Iran. So, guys, Israel, the policy that Benjamin Netanyahu is doing right now is not a good policy. He need to reinvestigate his policy. Otherwise, nobody's gonna survive. And he's gonna force majority of Israeli, instead of doing working in Israel, everybody will be immigrating out of Israel. That's not good. So that's that. And in Europe, the Olympics games are going very well. The Olympic games are going very well. Look like the USA is competing with China. I think China is leading right now. China has like more than 20 something goal. America is coming from behind. Yeah, yeah. This is what is happening, guys. It is crazy. It is crazy. And in the cage lion. Hello, oh, my friend from Scotland. Welcome back. Welcome, my friend. How are you doing? How is Scotland? What is happening in Scotland? I know that in England people are, there's anti-immigrant sentiment. What about Scotland? Do you guys also have this kind of things? The world is going crazy, guys. It is going crazy. Everybody don't want nobody. They don't want foreigners. Uh, people want to be just themselves. They want to live by themselves. We don't want foreigner. That's what they say. And the British people are saying that the foreigners are coming to take our jobs. Son of Soweto, so you need to rethink of you going to UK to take the job of UK British people. I know that you're going there, have a job over there. So think about it. In my opinion, nukes aren't a problem. A lot of countries have them. No one wins a nuclear war, and the country that is start one lose force. Most wars take out there today. Yeah. Yeah. People have biotechnology, bioweapons. People have bioweapons. That's what you need to know. People have bioweapons. Everybody is racing to be the biggest weapons owner, some shit like that. Yeah, so like there's a lot of things. The nuclear bomb is actually nuclear bomb is actually good things for me. I think no one win. Nuclear weapon is good. Nuclear weapon is the reason why country who own nuclear weapon don't fight each other. So nuclear weapon is actually good if you look at it that way. The reason why the NATO's are not able to invade Russia is because they know that it's not gonna end well. The reason why America is focusing more on Iran instead of focusing on North Korea is because European and NATO are saying that they against Iran because Iran is trying to produce nuclear weapon. They don't want nuclear weapon to spread, but they don't talk the same talk when it comes to North Korea, right? They just forget about North Korea. They don't try to escalate things. Why? Because no, North Korea already got the weapons. So nuclear weapon and heavy weapons are actually good. In order for your country to be stable and people not invading your country and doing this kind of mess, that big countries are doing in a smaller country. You need to have that heavy weapon. The reason why sub-Saharan African are being exploited is because we don't have that heavy weapon. Imagine if you have a heavy weapon, people will be respecting us in sub-Saharan Africa. But because they know that we don't have heavy weapon, everybody is coming there just exploiting. Exactly, nuclear are like a life jacket. Yes, yes. Nukes are like that. Nukes are like that. Everybody who know that you own one, they just stay away from you. They just talk cheap talk. They don't go directly. They don't go directly. They may try to like economically, but they don't go full war. They don't make a mistake of invading you. That's not gonna happen. Once you get that weapon, your country is secure. Secure. Nobody's gonna invade you. You know because yeah, whatever you have, I have it. And that's the reason, and I think that's the hypocrisy of the Western country, because Western country, once they got their weapon, those big countries got their weapon, and then they decided to create a UN to say that, okay, nobody will have it. Oh, we already got it, so no one else will get it. So they want to limit the spread of of those heavy weapons, because they already have it, because they know in order to maintain their supremacy they need to have that weapon, and they don't want another person to have it. That's how they created the anti, what is it, the the non, spreading of nuclear weapon or whatever nonsense that they're talking in United Nations, and what is it, all of those organizations. They waited until they created their own weapon, and nobody's discussion about their own weapons, and then decided to come up with the law and regulation of country accepting that you need to abide by that rule. You shouldn't acquire that kind of weapon. You shouldn't acquire that kind of weapon when they already got the one. That's how crazy these countries are, man. That's how crazy the war is. So for me, hey, Iran, you wanna go? You wanna say Iran is like Israel in the Middle East. If you look at it like that, Iran is just trying to is a what is it, empire, or is a kingdom that is trying to survive. You know what I mean? It's a Persian kingdom. They're trying to survive because the only country that speak Persian, I think, is Iran. You have few country from Afghanistan, maybe few people from Afghanistan that speak Persian, but they have just one country. Unlike Arab nation who have like more than I don't know how many countries that speak Arabic in the Middle East. So if any one country we are truly able, if any country we are truly able, they would just figure out how to survive nuclear fallout and rest to initiate it. But that's not exactly happening by a superpower. So it gave me hope even more. Yeah, always happen. Yes. Yeah, for me, you cannot just go ahead. You cannot just. I think there's a hypocrisy. People saying, "Oh, do not spread nuclear weapon. This weapon are not required. You guys don't need to have it." But you already have it. You already have it. So you cannot just start. Let it start from there. You already have the weapon. So you're having the weapon, and then just like right now, what the Western are doing, even when it comes to like development, they already developed their nation, and now they're coming with the rules and regulation. They're saying there's a climate change, and they're saying that the other countries, other smaller country, developing country, do not want to use the dirty energy that we were using, the fossil, the you know what I mean, the dirty energy that they used to develop themselves. They now try to limit it. They're trying to tell people, countries like India and Sub-Saharan Africa, please do not use that because our planet is actually overheated. Because there's a lot of pollution and a lot of CO2 on our atmosphere. But they already use that. They're the one who destroy the planet. They already use the industry, heavy industry. They already use that, and now they're asking people. They're having all of this meeting in Paris, climate change, to limit, to prevent this country to use the same method that they use in order to develop. So they want this country to always stay, like, you know what I mean? As poor, I don't know. So guys, this was it. I'm gonna go. I have to go and walk. I have 15 minutes. So until we meet again, I'm closing my shit. Yeah.